Men wanted for hazardous journey into the Arctic. Low wages, bitter cold, long hours of complete darkness. Safe return doubtful. That's an ad that appeared in the London Times in 1913. Not a very appealing job description, unless you just happen to be looking for culinary adventure north of the Arctic Circle. When I was a kid, I read every book I could get my hands on about polar exploration. I was fascinated by the tales of adventure and hardship. The only thing I never imagined about the Arctic is that one day I'd get to come here and do my own kind of exploring. This is the farthest north I've ever been in my life, 200 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle, on a culinary expedition. And what local food I might discover in this seemingly barren land is a bit of a mystery. Because in the Arctic, you never know what to expect. I've heard about the world-famous ice hotel here in Jukkasjärvi, Sweden for a long time. I've read about it, I've seen pictures. But this blows my expectations away. The Ice Hotel has earned an international reputation for its icy architecture and as a culinary destination. But this is the last place I'd expect to find world-class food. Hi there.
Hello?
I feel like I'm in a James Bond movie, except I don't care if my drink is shaken or stirred as long as it has some ice-cold local vodka in it. Can I order some food? Maybe a taste of Sweden?
Yeah, of course.
Local salmon, cured in salt, marinated in pepper vodka with tomato vanilla sorbet. This is not at all what I expected to find up here. Is that ever good? And there's some kick to the sorbet. There's some heat in there. Okay, I gotta see the kitchen. And is it made out of ice?
No, it is not. You just go through here.
So turn right at the ice, out over the snow, past the snowbank, up over the snow hill, across the road. Yeah, I'll find it. The Ice Hotel completely melts every spring and is then rebuilt every winter. But the restaurant operates year-round, and so it needs a four-season home. Chef.
Hi,
Michael Smith.
I'm Chef Richard.
Thanks for the salmon taste, sir.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really good. So I want to see the rest. I want to know how you're doing all this.
Yeah, sure.
I'm in. Let me
Sure.
get my whites on, then I'm your new prep.
Okay, you have 2 minutes. 5 minuter röring ren är ungefär 2 minuter borta. Eller? Tack. Okay, listen up, kitchen. This is Michael. He's from Canada. He's going to be working with us today.
I got to ask you, how tall are you? Turn around. Let's check this out here.
I really think it's a dead end.
Is it really?
Look at your hair, it's like fluffy. It makes it like
Yeah.
10 feet
I
tall.
think they're here, yeah.
Okay, so I'm still the world's tallest chef. Okay, good.
For tonight, we're going to have full house here. We're going to have 150 seatings. And I wonder if you want to start with the Pekmarian here?
Sure. Well, it doesn't take you long to put somebody to work, does it?
We're a busy kitchen.
Richard and I got busy prepping the night's tasting menu with a smorgasbord of local ingredients, the flavors of northern Sweden.
I'm born in southern Sweden, so I like to do things with the food up here that we do in southern Sweden, but with the ingredients from here. This is vendis. It's a little small fish.
Richard started here 6 years ago as a sous chef. At that time, the menu was basically burgers and fries. But as executive chef, he's transformed this kitchen with his passion for all things local.
Rowan.
Rowan.
Yeah.
Rowan berry.
So this is the most local thing we serve here at the restaurant.
This is backyard berry.
Backyard berries. This one is pine tree, dried in sugar.
Pine tree needles.
It's
So-
pine tree syrup.
Pine tree syrup. pine trees. I gotta try that.
You have maple syrup, we have pine tree syrup.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good. It's
That is
fresh.
extremely
Sweet
good.
but fresh. Arctic raspberry.
Arctic raspberry.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's beautiful. It tastes like a cross between strawberry and raspberry.
This is reindeer sweetbread.
No kidding.
You know, I've talked with some butchers and they're about, what? Do you use that thing? That's something that sits in the head and we just throw away.
Normally we eat veal sweetbreads, and it's extremely tasty.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
I've never seen a hood like this before. This filter system, I've never seen that before. These are clever. Look at that. So that things can simmer on the flat top. Look at those. I've never seen those. What? I've never seen these before. Look at that.
You don't use them in
No, we don't. That's finesse right there. That's beautiful. How do you do that?
this one here. It starts the
Oh,
gas.
look at that. It's automatic. As soon as you put weight on the burner, it
Yeah.
turns itself on. Awesome. It's like I'm a tourist. You know, tourist in the kitchen. You need some more butter, Chef?
Huh?
You need some more butter?
No.
You got enough?
You think it's much?
I knew the ice hotel would be cool, but I didn't expect to be so impressed by the kitchen. Rarely have I walked into a kitchen and discovered so many new flavors, so many new ingredients at one time in one place. This guy is totally in this region where we are. It's completely influencing everything that I see in this kitchen, and I find that fascinating. I'm 200 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle in a Swedish kitchen. I've just spent the afternoon with Chef Richard preparing a tasting menu featuring all kinds of local ingredients. We've just gotten our first order for the evening, and now it's time to start plating.
This is for the ice plates. We're gonna
Okay.
put the ice plates on top of here.
Sure. You're gonna put ice. You're gonna put the food on top of ice.
Yeah.
How are we gonna do that?
Yeah. I'm gonna show you.
We're going looking for ice plates.
So here we have some ice plates.
So this is out of the river, right out front.
Yeah.
Talking about local ingredients. That's a block of ice that's been sawed into plates straight out of the river in front of the ice hotel.
So you taste the menu, first course. Thank you.
A famous gourmand, Pernansky, actually said that cuisine is when things taste of what they are.
Yeah.
In other words, you've got sweetbreads, cloudberries, a little bit of honey. That's it. You're going to taste all the flavors. It's that simple.
Yeah, it is.
That's what cuisine is all about. I love that. Beautiful.
Things you can find right outside the ice hotel.
What's this?
This is a reindeer saddle. I buy it from a local butcher in the city, and he get it from the Sami village around here.
Now, who are the Sami people? Who are the Sami?
Well, they are kind of the Swedish Indian. They were here first.
So they're the indigenous people
Yeah.
of this area.
I try to use the things that they used in back in time. Some of their food up here is not so beautiful to look at,
Sure.
but it's really, really good and tasty.
How would you describe your style?
I would describe it modern and a little bit wild with traditional touch. The reindeers run around in the forest, the mushroom grows in the forest and stuff like that, so it has to be a little bit wild. Do you want to see reindeer?
I'd love to see some reindeer.
Okay, then follow me tomorrow.
You know what? I've been trying to see reindeer my entire life since Santa Claus used to come, and I never saw the reindeer. I want to see some reindeer.
Have someone told about you about the Santa Claus? No?
No. How often do you get to drift off to sleep in an ice hotel, imagining an Arctic adventure the next day? I mean, so far every time I turn around here, my expectations are exceeded. Have you ever done this before?
Yeah.
Morning. How's it going? Christopher, Michael. They stay for a ride?
Could have been a little bit colder, but otherwise it's perfect.
Oh, this is a warm spell, is it?
Yeah. And when I go, you go.
Okay. Here we go. Even with the temperature plunging to minus 24, the dogs are eager to run as we head even further north, deep into the lands of the Sami people in search of reindeer. I'm north of the Arctic Circle in Sweden, heading across the frozen landscape in search of local ingredients in this beautiful wilderness. This is truly a boyhood dream come true. On our way to a remote Sami village, we decide to stop for a break and to rest the dogs.
Let's say thank you to the dogs for having taken us here.
You guys did a great job. Now you get to take a break for a while. So this isn't where the reindeer are.
No.
So we're just stopping here for coffee, right?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
How's the fishing?
Really good.
And this is the kind of thing cooks do on their day off around here?
Of course.
The best thing is when you have a really busy day in the kitchen, you have work for 16 hours maybe, just go out and do something like this.
Yeah. There's a magical beauty of this land here. I mean, what's it like living in a place like this?
It's cold. No, it's really nice. It's like candy for your soul, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
It's really nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna fillet the fish?
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna cook.
That's quite a pan. What do you call this pan?
Morica.
Morica.
But this is a really good way to cook in a relaxed way out in the forest.
Sure. This is the first time in my life that I filleted a fish with mittens on. This is one of my favorite fish at home, Arctic char. I love this fish.
So I'm gonna add some butter.
Everything you do starts with butter, right?
Yeah, to get warm, it has to have fat.
Yeah.
Because that is real food up here.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I have some shiitake mushroom. I have some potato that is boiled in butter, and some carrot and some parsnip.
Oh, look at that nice brown butter. This is one of the coolest things about being a chef, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, even when you're out here in the wild, we're still cooking good food.
Yeah. You could bring a cup of coffee and a cheese sandwich, but you can do this instead. It's
Yeah,
better.
why not?
Yeah, why not?
Because the pan is so big, you can get something started, like the vegetables, and push them to the side and carry on with the fish. It's like you can do several different things at once in the same pan. I gotta get one of these pans. I think I could fit that in my suitcase.
I'm gonna add some juniper peppers. Use that a lot in Sweden. Look at that.
Oh yeah, good eating.
Black currant jelly. As I said yesterday, we use a lot of berries up here. So this is gonna add some sweetness to the dish.
I mean, I can honestly say I've never in my whole cooking career added jelly to any dish with potatoes in it.
Try it. It's really good.
I'll bet it's gonna taste great.
Okay, now we're gonna add some more fat. Don't you think?
Yeah, because I think we're running low on fat here.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea. This is one of the most amazing cooking sites I think I've ever seen. The fire, the pan, the ingredient combination for my culinary scrapbook. Christopher, lunch.
Oh, thank you.
You want to taste my Arctic char stew?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The only thing missing here is a beer.
Would you like beer?
Would I?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have beer if you want.
You got beer?
Yeah.
Where's the beer? Here.
Okay.
Cheers, guys.
Skål.
Skull.
Skål.
Skull.
Okay.
And then we go like that in Canada. Here's a piece of fish over here, Christopher. Hey, that is good. That sauce is beautiful. Yeah, not bad traveling with chefs, huh?
No.
This is absolutely the best job in the world. I feel so fortunate to be here. Being here, north of the Arctic Circle, what a treat. With darkness approaching fast, we continue our trek through northern Sweden, heading for a Sami reindeer camp. I go looking for ingredients all the time. It's the first time I've arrived on a dog sled.
Hey, Britt-Marie. Michael, this is Britt-Marie.
How are you?
Yes, I'm good. But how is it with you?
I'm Michael. Nice to meet you.
I'm Britt Marie.
And I guess you know this guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know him. Of course, I know him.
We're all buddies.
Yeah.
Are all of these reindeer I see, are they all yours?
Yes, they are all mine.
They know it's feeding time, don't they?
Yes, they know.
Why are these reindeer so important to the Sami people?
The reindeer is the most important thing. If you don't have it, then the culture is dead. It was the transport, and then it was the food, and it was the clothes. But now, when the modern time have come, now it's the snowmobile, so we don't transport anymore, but we make the clothes, and we eat, and we get the money when we sell the reindeer.
Every fall, the Sami round up their wild reindeer and corral them for the winter. The Sami way of life is based on respect for the reindeer, their traditional source of winter food.
Yeah, but then we try maybe to make something.
You think so? Can
So
we
you
make
can-
something?
Do you know what we do with the fillet?
What?
Then you'll be very happy. We boil it.
Really?
Yeah,
Let's get boiling.
boiled fillet.
Doesn't look quite the same as your kitchen, does it?
No, but this kitchen is maybe easier.
Here in northern Sweden, I've experienced firsthand how Chef Richard is inspired by his local ingredients and the traditions of the indigenous Sami people. Richard's cuisine is exciting and contemporary, full of bright modern flavor. But in here, the food of the Sami is frozen in time. So how did you learn how to cook the reindeer then?
My mother and my grandmother,
So what's in the pot?
the back,
The loin,
yeah, exactly with the fillet.
right?
And then is the tongue from the reindeer. We use the head, we boil the ears, the nose, and the eye. Before, when the children were small, they make the brain for the children.
Because it's soft and it's easy
Yeah,
to chew and
exactly.
digest.
No?
It couldn't be simpler. Really?
This is the easiest way.
Flour, water, pan, fire, bread.
That's what I talked about yesterday. Not too many flavors. Like the sweet bread was the sweet bread and cloudberry. Nothing else. And some honey. Up here you have to do it simple. Okay, we're gonna start with the tongue, reindeer tongue. It's delicious.
You cannot take that like the whole. You take it in 2 pieces.
Then we have the reindeer saddle.
The loin.
Yeah, the loin. That's really good. The black pudding,
That's it.
kind of. And you're also gonna have a piece of bone marrow.
Look at that.
I love this kind of food.
I like bone marrow too. It is something that I would eat, given the opportunity at home. Richard, how does it feel for you to be here?
It
Cooking like
feels
this.
so great. I'm just smiling. This is pure joy for me.
The Sami respect for their reindeer means that nothing is wasted. Every part of the animal is cooked and enjoyed. The meat, but also the tongue, the blood, even the bone marrow. In North America, we're so used to bland meat. Meat that doesn't really have any flavor. So when you actually come onto some wild meat that has flavor, at first,
Yeah.
it sits you back. Like, whoa, what's that? What's your favorite part of all this?
The blood.
The blood? Really? The blood and the flour? Reindeer blood and flour simmered in reindeer broth.
But you like it.
It's perfectly good. I'm surprised. I actually like it.
And you know, easy to make.
You know what? It's got a great it's like a dumpling, really. The flour gives it a dumpling texture. Rarely have I stumbled onto a culture and a way of cooking that uses absolutely every bit of this animal. Every single bit of the reindeer is represented in front of us here. And I think the reason for that is respect. Really, it's a way
of course.
to show
You cannot,
respect.
you cannot only kill and leave it.
You want some coffee?
Sure.
They put reindeer meat in the coffee.
Yeah. Do you want some
Rickard, to take a piece.
dry meat to your coffee?
They put dry meat in the coffee.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is dried reindeer
Dry
meat.
reindeer meat.
So just drop
Yeah.
it right in.
Yeah.
Really?
In the winter, we don't find the water. You know, we have only a lot of the snow. So they take the snow and make water from the snow. But you don't have the minerals in the snow. You get the salt from the meat. So, skål.
Skull. I can honestly say this is the very first time in my entire life I've put meat in my coffee. I have something I want to share with you.
Yeah.
This was a help wanted ad that appeared in the London Times in 1913. And it said, men wanted for a hazardous journey into the Arctic. Low wages, bitter cold, long hours of complete darkness, safe return doubtful. I don't think this ad is right at all. And I'm going to go home having learned a whole lot about a culture that I didn't know anything about, and a whole lot about myself, because there's a lot of life up here, and there's a lot of life worth keeping. And it's not often that a chef gets to be a part of that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for you want to be with us. You didn't run away.
Why would I run away?
From